This video is brought to you in proud partnership between the following. All right, Stefan Cleveland, your Kalitta Air Communications Committee volunteer, once again in the studio and in Alicia Lawrence's office doing the vacation bid package videos. We discussed with our last video, or our first video, kind of the documents that are involved and what some of the stipulations of a bid are and how to look at the documents. Now what we're going to do is we're actually going to go into my bid page a little bit early, and we're going to actually show you the mechanics behind doing an actual vacation bid. All right, so one thing we do want to discuss is that we just did a basic bidding video where I said that the link is at the bottom of our KalittaAir.com website, and like a week to 10 days later, the link,
website changed,
and you're
no
asking,
one told us,
right.
So we didn't know that the link was gone.
Right. So you've asked to have that put back again at the bottom of the KalittaAir.com website. But in the meantime, while this vacation bid is out, here's the URL that you can go to. It's crewbids.KalittaAir.com. If you don't have that already saved, you can put that very phrase in Google and it should pop right up. But anyway, this page here for Crew Bids will present itself. I'll go ahead and log in, and I'm going to let Alicia navigate my bids website here for this. Over in the right hand corner, you'll see the little icon for vacations. We'll go ahead and click on that. And Alicia, why don't you tell me, since I sold my vacation back the first 2 years, why don't you tell me how I'm supposed to bid vacation?
Okay, perfect. Well, we're going to pretend like you're going to bid this year.
Okay, right.
We're also going to pretend that this is your first year. We're going to say that you your 1 year anniversary was in June.
Right. There's where a lot of confusion lies with the new folks. Yeah.
And so the reason we want to point that out is because we are bidding for 2025, which means you cannot bid until you actually have accrued the vacation.
Right.
So if you were hired in June of this year, you would not accrue your vacation until the end of June next year.
12 calendar months later.
Right.
Yes, right.
So essentially, you could only bid for vacation weeks in July through December.
Okay. Yep.
So please make sure that you're paying attention to your longevity date and your hire date, because I have had to be the bad person several times and tell people they could not take vacation when they thought that they could take vacation.
Well, you know, they're knuckleheads for not reading the contract.
Right.
So, yeah, read that contract.
Yes, and I'm sure that you guys spent tons of time reading all of those documents that we send out in the email. So, without going to this first.
Right.
But yes. All right. So you're gonna bid for 2 weeks. We're gonna do a couple of mock bids here, but the first one is he wants to bid for 2 weeks, so he's gonna select 2. He's going to bypass the banking and the number of days to bank, and he's just gonna hit the submit button. Now, note that we are using Firefox.
That's right.
I believe.
Yep, we're running Firefox
and
here.
It looks like the submit button on his bid page is over towards the right or the left.
Center left there.
Center left, whereas some people's it will show up in the right hand side.
Yeah, either way, search and destroy for that
submit button. Search for the submit button. We're going to hit submit, and the weeks will enter.
All right.
The weeks boxes will populate so you can enter your weeks. Okay. So what do you want to bid? Remember, you don't have vacation till at least July.
Right. Yeah. And then I also have to be kind of careful because I'm somewhat junior.
Right.
So I might not get my first through fifth bids if they happen to be in popular times. I mean,
correct.
Popular times, summer, Christmas. You can generally see on the how many weeks of vacation page are available that the company is accommodating with offering some more vacation spots during the summer and during Christmas. But how about let's do like going to Germany for Oktoberfest?
Okay,
which would
Oktoberfest.
which would be like the last week in September.
All right, perfect. So that's gonna be It looks like week 38.
Okay.
So you're doing 2 weeks. Do you want both weeks in the same
Yeah,
month?
let's get there like halfway through September, and then I'll say goodbye to my aunts and uncles there with around the beginning of October.
Okay. So you're going to enter in 38. And let's do 40. So that gives you 1 week in September and 1 week in October.
Sounds good. Yep.
Now, you're going to be one of those people that's like, I'm only entering my one choice, and if I don't get it, I don't get it.
Yeah, that would be foolish.
And to save some time on the video. But
Yeah.
ideally, if you wanted more weeks, you would just enter them down. Now, remember, because you entered this with a comma, you would have to be able to hold both weeks 38
Everything or nothing.
and 40.
Right,
everything or nothing.
Yep.
However, let's say you wanted either one of those weeks, right?
Yeah,
You
the fest itself is week number 38.
Okay.
So let's do 38 alone.
Yep, you would do 38 alone, and then maybe you want to throw in 37, maybe just to get there a week early.
All right.
Right?
Sounds good.
So that would be
Okay.
your choice there.
Another option. Right.
At this point, you've filled out your primary bid. You're going to hit the red submit button.
Okay, now it's red. Yep.
Yep. That is now going to submit your primary vacation bid.
Okay, I can hear the yodeling already. Yes.
Now, you can come in and make changes at any time while the vacation bid is open. But let's say I'm going to put you into time, and now you've got 2 more additional weeks because now you're a 3-year crew member.
All right.
And you banked. So now you can go
yes,
in
that's right.
and you can submit your additional weeks. Now, this is week 1 through 6 because the system doesn't know how many weeks you have banked. So let's say you just have 1 week banked.
Sure.
And you want to try to get a week in December. So you're going to put week 51
Okay.
or whatever it may be.
Sure.
You're going to go back up to the red submit button.
Okay. Aha. So do you have to click the submit button once for the primary vacation bid, and then once you do add-ins, do the submit button again, or does it
I
matter?
highly encourage that.
Right. Yeah. It's like a
Yes.
mouse clicking the endorphin button.
Yes.
It won't stop.
The reason I highly encourage it is because the system will time out.
Yeah.
So I believe it's 3 minutes.
Okay.
If you are entering all of your choices and then you go down to the additional weeks and you're entering choices and you're talking to your significant other and you're checking calendars with school
Some amount
calendars,
of time could have
whatever.
gone by. Yeah.
Yes. So I say submit as often as possible because the system's going to take whatever you submitted last.
Okay.
So it doesn't hurt to submit more.
Sounds
okay.
good. All right.
And now you see it says you have successfully updated your current vacation bid because we submitted twice.
All right.
Now let's say some plans change. Aunt Edna doesn't want to see you for Oktoberfest. You've decided to bank. So you're going to go back in. You're going to number of weeks requested. You're going to do 2 again. And then you're going to click the check to bank vacation.
Okay.
And now you're going to enter this. You're going to click on this little drop down. And you're going to select 14 days.
Okay.
Okay? Now, it does give you a warning. You have already placed bids, and your current selection results is having no possibility to save the bids because you will have 0 weeks remaining. You'll have to either change your weeks requested to more weeks or delete all of your bids. We added that this week or this year to remind people that they have to delete their choices if they're banking everything.
Okay. All right.
So we're trying to make this a little bit more user-friendly as
System
we go.
improvements. Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah.
And of course, we're getting these improvements with feedback, so please feel free to give us feedback. And now we can submit.
Okay. All right.
And then it says that you've updated your current vacation bid.
Okay. All right. This all gets banked, and we'll talk more about banking and cash in lieu of also in the next video, won't we? All right. Has this covered all of our actual motions?
It seemed simple. I know.
But yet
like
still
I
we can spend 9 minutes on it, but
yes,
but anyway,
it does seem simple. I do understand that there are questions, especially about, bidding 1 week per choice, 2 weeks per choice, whatever. We really tried to iron that out in the question and answer in the document. So please make sure you refer to that also.
All right. Okay. Well, that's what we're here for, to clear up
Yes.
anything with these videos.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
Okay. Should we hop into the final video?
I think so.
All right. Let's do it.
All right.